today we are continuing our series. Last video we talked about our cultural experiences, and this video we're talking about unique experiences.
Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing that we did was we went snorkeling in Vietnam.
You ready?
Oh, you know, snorkeling in Vietnam. Regular day at the office.
I got really tired faster than I thought I would. Like,
I can't hold my breath very long.
the pressure, like it was I was a little bit out of shape, but you couldn't tell because I look like I know what I'm doing.
Did you see all the things go?
But that was fun. So snorkeling in Vietnam was super cool.
Another experience that we've never done before, is we went culling, and what better place to do that than Vietnam?
Goodbye.
Oh, bye!
Jumping back. Higher, higher. Yay!
Left foot, yes, wide feet, lean back, lose more rope.
Nice!
1, 2, 3, jump!
And it's coming down. How was it?
Awesome!
So this is actually a cave. They used it as a hospital in the Vietnam War. That's what we're rappelling in. Pretty sweet.
You saw the holes where it was bombed during the Vietnam War. It was a unique experience we had in a historical place.
So shortly after Vietnam, we went on to Egypt for our Airbnb, which had an awesome view of the pyramids.
Amazing.
So we were driving through, and then all of a sudden we come up and we see these massive, they look like mountains. And that was just the coolest thing to experience, was these things were built like 5,000–6,000 years ago, and they're still standing today. And it was just insanely impressive and humbling. And of course, while we were in Egypt, we had to see the Nile. We actually
Which
stayed
was
right
really
on it.
big, actually.
It was pretty big.
It was pretty big.
This is the Nile River. Going to touch it.
Give me your Nile. Oh, it's the Nile. The Nile, everyone.
We saw Luxor Temple when we were in Luxor, and a lot of people were like, oh, you should go at night because they light up all the columns and the statues and stuff, so we chose to go at night. And it was really cool because there was a lot of people, but there was one guy that kept coming up to his,
and I just started speaking to him in German.
well, because you couldn't understand. He's like, oh, baby, with a baby.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I can't understand you.
It bothered Hannah a little bit because they were really persistent and wouldn't leave us alone.
It's not my style.
So I loved it though. I just was messing with them. We also took the opportunity to ride
Camels in the Sahara Desert.
taking pictures, and that was really fun. It was pretty bumpy, much bumpier
Pretty
than
bumpy.
a horse. But
Yeah, actually, I was on the camel wishing I was on a horse. It was really bumpy,
Yeah.
but it was a unique experience.
the next thing that we wanted to talk about was exploring some places in Turkey. And the first place was Cappadocia, which is really cool because it has these unique
Cave houses.
kind of thing that are carved right into the rock. It's a lot of work.
Really compact sand.
Ah, okay.
So it looks like it's easy to...
Dig out and away.
Yeah, but in here. But that's not why people go there. People go there for
The hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons.
You see all the Instagram shots, hundreds of balloons in the air, and apparently they're supposed to run these things every single day.
We're on top of a place called Sunset View. We actually got up at 4:20 to see these balloons launch off. So it's now 6 o'clock, and I don't see any balloons.
We saw like 5 balloons the whole time we were there. So
Yeah.
it was disappointing. What we did instead is we explored the town by motorbike.
Nice!
chariot awaits.
My chariot awaits.
You're heading to Pigeon Valley.
Welcome to Love Valley. Why it's called Love Valley? I don't know. Leave that for your interpretations.
We're at the fairy chimneys, and apparently the fairies were here. Apparently, but really, I think it's like some sort of like volcanic erosion that created these. Looks like little mushroom tops. I want to call them houses on top. So now our self-drive tour of Cappadocia takes us to Red Valley. Really, we like to go our own way and don't do the tour buses. That's why I ride on a motorbike, because we have the freedom to go wherever we want. We get to avoid all the people.
We also went to this really cool place in Pamukkale, Turkey.
So we are in Pamukkale. It's not snow.
And I wanted to throw a snowball at you.
It's not sand. Super hard. It's sediment. Volcanic sediment. And this is one of the main things that people come to see when they're in Pamukkale. And we're also going to see some other stuff today. Some archaeological sites. I'm not going to pretend to know exactly what they are. It's going to be...
I know what they are. They're rocks.
This is the North Byzantine Gate. This is an archway, or a house.
It's not an archway. I don't know what it is.
We do know that this place is called FIREprenuers. I think we need to brush up on our history.
This is the poo house.
Oh, beautiful.
It's not a poop house, it's the shrine.
This is the amphitheater. And a little Roman guy jumping into action.
We also saw some ancient Roman ruins in Ephesus, which if you don't know, Ephesus was kind of like the second largest city in the Roman Empire, second only to Rome.
We have this Rick Steves audio guide, and it's really cool because it kind of helps you like picture what Ephesus really looked like. We like this audio guide, and it's free.
Plumbing pipes.
Apparently Julius Caesar once walked across this path. Also Cleopatra, and also the Apostle Paul.
Paul wrote Ephesians there.
Philippians, Corinthians.
So a lot of the
Hebrews there.
Bible was written there. They recently uncovered a housing complex, which was like 6 or 7 different Roman houses, and it was really well preserved, so we got to walk in.
This is where the wealthy people would live. The cool thing about this place is you could actually still see a lot of the marble and the mosaics and the tile work, because this place was excavated, according to Rick Steves, in 1999, and they opened it up to the public in 2006. Archaeologists are still excavating this place, so we decided to pay a little bit extra to come in here because, for one, the tour groups are right in here, but two, this is the closest to the original stuff here in Ephesus. You can see the color of the frescoes, it's just absolutely amazing.
That room was just frescoed.
Frasier reference if you watch Frasier. Moving on to the upper level.
So that about wraps up this video. We're talking about some of our favorite experiences for the last few months that we, haven't shared because we've had a lot to do. Insert
Very
excuse
busy.
here.
Yeah.
And in the next video, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about the last stop on our trip before we came back to the stage, which was Portugal. And then we're also going to share what we got going on next and what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned for the next video.
Bombed during World War II, so a lot of the
No.
rocks it had.
Listen,
Yes, it was.
it was the Vietnam War. We were in
Oh
Vietnam.
gosh. I want to see the Great Pyramids.
I didn't say the Great Pyramids. I just said the pyramids.
Fine.
I want to see the
Fine.
pyramids.
He was like, I want to see the pyramids.
It's a little tight on the business. Well, I'm going first to get it over with. But you went first. I was like, okay, go ahead.
I did. I did. Hey, that was my shoe. This guy's trouble. Okay, I gotta back away.
It's like some old tile work. That's not tile work. Duh. It's paint. They're my favorite. I like him. Ah, look at him.